Hello Year 7. Today we are doing more equations and we're going to do a bit of a mixture of all the different types that we have done, starting with one-step equations, then going into two-step equations, and then on to the ones with brackets as well. So question 1 is a one-step equation, and the one number that I need to move is that plus 2. So the opposite of plussing 2 is to minus 2. Which will cancel off on the left-hand side. That means that we're left with x on the left, and 5 take away 2 equals 3, and we have our answer in one step. Question 2 is also a one-step equation because we just have this one number with the y. So the opposite of minusing 4 is to plus 4. Keep it balanced, make sure you do it to both sides. That will cancel off the 4's on the left-hand side, y is by itself, and 5 plus 4 makes 9. Okay, so after one-step equations, we graduate to two-step equations. And they're called two steps because there are two numbers on the left-hand side of the equation with the x. So we have to make sure that we do these in the right order. The 2 and the x have been multiplied together first, and the 1 has been added on the end. So to solve the equation, I have to peel away the outside layer and work my way towards the inside. So the outside layer is the plus 1. The opposite of adding 1 is to minus 1. Peel off that outside layer. That will leave the 2x, and 9 take away 1 makes 8. Then my second number is this 2 sitting here. It is times with that x, so I need to divide by 2. Cross off the 2. X is now by itself, and I divide. 8 divided by 2 makes 4. Okay, let's try question 4, another one that's very similar. This time I'm solving for y. So 5y is my inside layer, and then I need to subtract 2 for the outside layer. The opposite of minus 2 is to plus 2. Cross off the outside layer. That will leave 5y equals 23 plus 2 makes 25. The second step is to get rid of this 5. Because it's timesed, I need to divide by 5 to both sides. Cross off those 5's, y is now by itself. 25 divided by 5 is 5. Question 5 is still a two-step equation, but we do have a fraction in there. The w has been divided by 3 first, and then the plus 2 has been added on the end there. So peeling that outside layer, I need to do the opposite of plus 2, which is to minus 2. Cross off. Plus 2 minus 2 cancels off. Then I have w over 3 equals 8 take away 2 makes 6. Then this fraction here with w over 3, that means divide. So the opposite of dividing by 3 is going to be to times by 3. W is now by itself. 6 times 3 makes 18. Question 6. X is divided by 4, and then 3 is subtracted. So doing the opposite of minus 3 is to plus 3. Cancel. That leaves x over 4. And 2 plus 3 makes 5. Then x divided by 4, the opposite of dividing by 4 is to times by 4. Cancel the 4's off. X equals 5 times 4, which is 20. Question 7. Now this can be a little bit tricky sometimes to see the layers. The 3 and the x have been multiplied together first, and then all of that has been divided by 2. So that's the layers we need to use. The opposite of dividing by 2 is to times by 2. 3x equals 9 times 2 is 18. And then I can divide by 3. X is by itself. 18 divided by 3 makes 6. Question 8. Again, the 2y is multiplied first, and then that is all divided by 3. So the opposite of dividing by 3 is to times by 3. Cross off those 3's, and we're left with 2y equals 4 times 3 is 12. Then, because this 2 and y are multiplied, I need to divide by 2. Y is by itself. 12 divided by 2 makes 6. Okay, and question 9 and 10, we're up to the questions that have brackets. So there's 2 different methods that we can use to solve brackets. So I'll do one question for each method. So the first thing you can do if you see brackets is you can always expand them. So to expand brackets, we do 2 times x, which is 2x. Then we have a plus sign in between our bracket there. And then we do 2 times 1, which is 2. That is still just equal to 12. Okay, brackets are expanded. Now that the brackets are gone, it is a 2-step equation. The 2x is multiplied and then the 2 is added on the end. So reversing that order, I would subtract the 2 and I get 2x equals 10. And then to do the opposite of that, multiply by 2, I need to divide by 2. X equals 10 divided by 2 is 5. Okay, so that's the first method, which is to expand the brackets. The other option is that we don't have to expand the brackets. We can just divide whatever the number is at the front. Because it's multiplied with that bracket, I can just divide it away. So I can just go, the whole thing, I'm going to divide by 5 and divide by 5, which will get rid of that 5 from the top and the bottom. That will leave a y take away 3, which is the bracket. Because there's nothing else outside anymore, we don't need the brackets around them anymore. 10 divided by 5 makes 2. Then we have a 1-step equation left. I just need to move this 3 here. Because it's negative, I need to plus 3. Y equals 2 plus 3 makes 5. Okay, so you don't have to be able to use both of those methods. You might find that you prefer one or the other, but that is it. You need to do exercise 8, which is pages 20 to 21 of your workbook.